My name is Lily. I am 32 years old and I work as a teacher at an elementary school. I love my job because I get to help children learn and grow every day. Teaching has always been my passion. I work long hours, grading papers and planning lessons, but I always feel fulfilled at the end of the day. For a long time, my life was simple and predictable. I lived alone in a small apartment near the school. I spent my evenings reading books, cooking simple meals, or visiting my best friend Emma. Emma is a nurse, and we often shared stories about our jobs and laughed over cups of tea. Although I loved my job, I often felt lonely. I didn't have much of a social life because I was so focused on work. Sometimes I wondered if I would ever meet someone who understood me. Then, one day, everything changed. A new art teacher, Alex, started working at the school. Alex was 34 years old, tall, with dark curly hair and warm brown eyes. He had a calm and friendly personality, and the students loved him immediately. At first, I didn't think much about Alex. He was just another colleague. We worked in different parts of the school, so we didn't interact much. But one day, during lunch in the teacher's lounge, Alex sat at my table. "Hi, Lily," he said, smiling. "How are you finding the new semester?" "It's going well," I replied. "The kids are great, but they've been a bit restless this week. Maybe it's the weather." We started talking, and I was surprised at how easy it was to chat with him. Alex told me about his passion for art and how he loved teaching kids to express themselves through creativity. I shared stories about my students and how much I enjoyed seeing them learn. From that day on, Alex and I often had lunch together. He had a great sense of humor and always made me laugh. Slowly, I began to look forward to our conversations. One Friday afternoon, Alex surprised me by asking, "Lily, would you like to grab a coffee after work?" I hesitated for a moment, but then said, "Sure, that sounds nice." We met at a small cafe near the school. Over coffee, Alex shared more about his life. He told me he had been divorced for 2 years and had moved to this city for a fresh start. "It was a tough time," Alex admitted, looking thoughtful. "But it taught me a lot about what I want in life. I'm focusing on myself now, and teaching has been a great way to find joy again." I admired his honesty. I told him about my own life, how I had been single for a long time and was focused on my career. "That's admirable," Alex said. "But don't forget to make time for yourself, too. You deserve to be happy." After that evening, Alex and I started spending more time together. We went for walks in the park, tried new restaurants, and even attended a local art exhibit. I found myself smiling more and feeling excited about the little things in life. One weekend, Alex invited me to join him and his friends for a hiking trip. I was nervous at first because I didn't know anyone, but Alex assured me I'd have a great time. During the hike, I met Alex's best friend Sam and his sister Maya. They were warm and welcoming, and we had a lot of fun. Maya pulled me aside at one point and said, "Alex has been so happy since he met you. He talks about you all the time." I felt a mix of emotions: happiness, excitement, and a bit of fear. Was I ready for a new relationship? But just as I started feeling comfortable with Alex, something unexpected happened. One day, while we were walking in the park, Alex suddenly became quiet. "Lily, there's something I need to tell you," he said. I felt a knot in my stomach. "What is it?" I asked. Alex looked at me seriously and said, "My ex-wife, Julia, recently contacted me. She wants to meet and talk about getting back together." I was stunned. "What did you say to her?" I asked. "I haven't decided yet," Alex admitted. "I care about you, Lily, but I also feel like I owe it to Julia to at least hear her out. We were married for 10 years. I didn't know how to respond. I liked Alex, but I didn't want to be in a situation where I had to compete for his attention. I told him I needed time to think. Over the next few days, I felt torn. I talked to Emma about it, and she gave me some advice. "Lily, you deserve someone who is fully committed to you," Emma said. "If Alex is unsure about his feelings, you need to protect your heart." Her words stuck with me. I realized that I needed to be clear about what I wanted. The next time I saw Alex, I told him how I felt. "Alex, I care about you, but I can't be in the middle of this," I said. "You need to figure out what you want. If it's Julia, then I wish you the best. But if it's me, I need to know that you're fully sure." Alex nodded, looking thoughtful. "I understand, Lily. You deserve that clarity. I'll take some time to think about everything." In the weeks that followed, I focused on myself. I spent more time with Emma, tried new hobbies, and even started volunteering at a local library. I realized that my happiness didn't have to depend on anyone else. Eventually, Alex reached out to me. He told me he had met with Julia, but realized they were better off apart. "I want to be with you, Lily," he said, "but I understand if you don't feel the same anymore." I took a deep breath and said, "Alex, I care about you, but I need to be sure this is the right decision for both of us. Let's take things slow." We started fresh, and over time, our relationship grew stronger. Through this experience, I learned the importance of knowing my worth and making choices that align with my values. Life is full of challenges, but with honesty and self-respect, we can navigate even the toughest situations. If you enjoyed my story, please like, subscribe, and share.